So hi Max,
Hey.
we're here on the ERM booth.
Yes.
Which you've been making the multi-clock for a number of years.
Yeah,
which
we've
is
been doing it since
a
5 years.
rock solid clock that a lot of people use, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
And you've got a new oscillator, Eurorack oscillator.
We do have a new Eurorack oscillator. It's called Polygogo, and it's a stereo graphical oscillator based on our own original synthesis technique called polygonal synthesis. And the core idea of Polygogo is based around this graphical object behind the screen, which you can interact with a couple of parameters. And the graphical object is a polygon which has a certain amount of points, which ranges from 2 to 28, which defines the initial shape of the object. The two outputs are derived from this polygon by taking the x and y projection in vector space and create a two-dimensional output, which could also be used for lasers or oscilloscope graphics or anything else. The number of points define the ratio of overtones, which you can emphasize with the second parameter called teeth.
And at the moment we're listening to the X and the Y pan hard left and hard right.
Yes, we're listening to X and Y, hard left, hard right.
So if someone did have a scope, they could take this audio file, plug their left and their right in, and they may well see the same shapes.
They see the same shapes.
Okay, excellent.
We had a TV modified, but it broke on the way here, so we can't show it. It's there in the back. I show you the stereo effects. We have two modulators. One is an LFO with a fixed frequency. The other one is a linear FM operator, which modify both the phase and frequency of the fundamental. There's an additional analog wave shaper, wave folder, very aggressive, which drives. And I put this in a bit so the stereo effect becomes a bit more prominent. This is the wave shaper. And if I now start rotating the shape, the stereo effect becomes very apparent. The second modulator is a linear FM operator, which works with these two controls, FM ratio and amount, as well as a detune.
So it's a completely digital sound generation.
It's a digital sound engine, but the wave shaper, which was a happy accident in the digital algorithm, was built in analog. So we designed a circuit to make this wave shaper analog to have a crisper signal and get rid of all these aliasing artifacts that you would have in a digital implementation of it. Yeah.
Excellent. And is it available now?
It's available in fall, and we're working on pricing and availability after Superbooth. We're just so happy to be able to present it. We just got ready on Tuesday, actually. And it will be available at retailers fall. Yeah.
Excellent. Was there anything else that did we miss anything, or we?
There are a couple of more parameters that you can use, which are a bit more in detail. You have a quantizer for FM ratio, so you got plateaus at interesting ratios. There is a mode called cycle, which creates an infinite amount of shapes that circulate with infinite angle. So you get rid of the discontinuity that you see here. We can hear this as well. Here you always have this little click, but it's very nice to explore the space in this area between 2 and 3 points. But to get like beating frequencies, you might as well turn the cycle mode on. And then there's a way to quantize polygons. Integral manner. All parameters are fully Cv controllable with 6 kilohertz of sample rate. They all have their own attenuators and offset. And yeah, I hope that people come up with interesting patches with this new synthesis technique.
Excellent, Max.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ed.